So hi guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. My name is Flora Chacha, and well, I'm your host here. If you're new, please subscribe, comment, like, and if you are a returning subscriber, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Um, Check out this look. Today I decided to spice things up, like really part of this channel, like I talked about this before, that I will be doing, these type of looks with hair. Of course I haven't like done new hair yet, but yeah, so you guys can let me know what you think about this look, if you like it, or even the lipstick I totally like did the whole mixing up type of thing. So today's topic, I decided to do this topic because sometimes I look at younger people and I'm thinking, and also like just myself reflecting when I was in my early 20s up to late. There are things that I totally feel like I could have done better, like I could have, explored more. So this is why I decided to do this video, and I felt like, I just never know like who it's going to inspire, or it's going to I have like nephews and nieces and cousins who I feel like this might really help them. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, so anyways, the first thing I'm going to talk about is you could say starting a business. I feel like I should or could I could have started sooner, but I made so many excuses not to start. So like even my friends, some of my friends were like, you should, Flora, you have worked for these people like for a while. You should just start your own business. And I was so stubborn, and I think it's because I probably did not feel confident enough. I felt like maybe I needed to learn more, I needed more information, I needed more knowledge. The thing about business is it does not have either way. You, by doing it, is when you're going to learn. So you get started even if you're in college. I would advise, if you're in college, you have a passion that you see you can pursue, and it can make money for you, or it can turn into a business. I think I advise, and I think you should go for it. I feel like if I had started sooner, I could have failed sooner. And then it would have given me an opportunity, to like just basically like, have my success sooner. So I would advise to start sooner, definitely. Okay, so the next one, this one, I have to say is actually very important. That statement that people say your network is your network. It is so true, especially like later in life, you will realize the network you have built, if it's not a network that can get you anywhere, it's like not gonna work for your best interest. So when you're younger, try your best, to network with like groups, or like, people who are higher achiever than you. And this is actually very easy because when you are, let's say, attending events is enough to actually connect you with people who can advise you better. And it's so much easier because most people who attend events, especially like events that have to do with business, with career, or like, just any type of like development, or just pushing things forward or progress, they tend to have people who are very open-minded, people who you can become friends with, and then build very strong connections that will be very beneficial to your future. So this one actually, I think, in my, like, though I'm telling this my younger self, I feel I kind of did it pretty good because I do have pretty good network, but I could have done better. This is what I'm talking about. I could have definitely done better in terms of like my effort and people that I kept as my network, because I feel like even in Canada I still have good network. Like back home I built a good network, and here in America I'm starting to build a good network. but I still feel like I could have done better as my younger self, because I think I had so much time that I put in probably like people I shouldn't put in. I mean, that's like everyone. You learn like later in life. So that's like my like what I would advise my younger self or those who are younger there, like in college or even like just never think, oh, I'm too young, like I don't need to do that. No, 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 no. Trust me, the younger you start, the better. So another one that I would like to talk about is heart, heartbroken, being heartbroken. And I would say embrace being heartbroken. And the reason I'm saying that is it's funny because when you're younger and you're having your heart broken, you feel like the world is falling apart and collapsing and all kind of stuff. But then you get older and then you realize it wasn't that serious. So I truly feel like it's just a learning process. Trust me, and your attitude should be, let me give myself time and a room to like feel the pain because that's how you can definitely move forward. And if it's like a month or two, or it shouldn't be going more than 3 months. That's too much. So it's healthier that way. You you take it as a lesson, and trust me, like if it's not the end of the world, and it will come to pass, and you will look back, and most of the time, like you are just gonna do better every time. And learn better, like until like it's just actually, what you have hoped for and expected happens to you. So take it with a grain of salt. Don't, and I think like don't hold grudges. Like I felt like I held some grudges at some point, and it was not healthy for me. It was like useless, and I had to let go. Like it's just such a process. And it's funny because I remember there was a time I did not have an ex that I could say was my friend. But then now I have few who are my friends, like which means like at some point like I kind of like had peace, made peace with them, and I like that because then it just kind of felt right to have such a light-hearted state of being, like after being heartbroken, or just like not. Most of the time, it's like it's just not you're not meant to be together, or it's just like you are not at the right time, at the right place. The stars have not aligned for you. It is definitely not the end of the world. So take it with a grain of salt and embrace it. Okay, so we are sipping wine. This hair, like, it's high maintenance, honestly. Like, what the hell? Well, we are sipping wine, guys. So I like doing this while I'm sipping some wine. Hmm. Okay, so the next one is don't actually. I think this was the Virgin Islands. Okay, wait, no, that's not right. Richard Branson. Yeah, it's like the Virgin, group. CEO. What's he the CEO now? Like the owner or something. So he said that like when you're presented with an opportunity, do not don't say how you don't know how to do it. Just say yes, grab it, or learn how to do it. And I think if I look back, I could see so many opportunities where presented to me. You know, especially business opportunities. And even one time it was actually my dad when I still lived in Canada, and he came and he was like, what do you think we could do here? And I was in such a bubble, honestly. I was not as aware of what he was proposing to me, that it was a great opportunity and it's something that I'm passionate about. But then I felt so not ready, which goes back to like how I dragged starting my business, and I was never ready. So I would tell my younger self, which I'm also suggesting to young people, like who are in the because I was in college actually, that just grab it, take it as a learning opportunity. And the best thing to do is you can go look for people who you feel like might have a good advice for you. Let me see, someone who might have, who might advise you, like, to take like a better this, or to make a better decision in that situation or the opportunities that you're being presented with. So I wouldn't say no. I mean, of course, there are opportunities which are work. So those you can discern them, like, or if you can decide, like I said, you can just try to see people who can like help you make better decisions. Yeah. Okay, so this next one is something I feel, though I have traveled a little bit, I could have traveled more. It's a very different way of traveling when you are, like, let's say, in college. And I can give more of my experience, like telling my younger self, but then also I'll refer back on because I know people are gonna say like the technicalities and the finances and all that back home would not allow to travel like that more. Because I feel like when I was in college, I didn't make bold moves when it came to traveling, even though I did my study abroad program in Cuba. That was quite an adventure. I will talk about it at some point. Like, I recommend for young people to do that. Like, a country, you pick a country that's totally opposite of your language, of your culture, of your food, and everything. And that it does something to your personality. It adds to your personality, and it's just. And I feel like with that experience, I remember my father came to visit me in Canada, and he was like, "Why do you want to go to Cuba?" He thought I'd met a boyfriend, so I'm in love, and I'm all cuckoo. I want to go to Cuba, and I was like, "No, I actually, I want to experience a very different life." And he was like, "No, I mean, we are from Tanzania. Like, Cuba is as well Tanzania." But like, I had learned a little bit about Cuba, and it was different from a lot different from Tanzania. So I would say, like, if you are, you have an opportunity to study, especially in the Western countries, uh, or if you are in the Western country and you're studying, like, try to be very open-minded about that, like, to travel to a different culture, a different country, a different people who are different from you. It makes a huge difference in your life on how you actually adapt and how you see life. It does a whole it makes you actually you feel kind of you have some level of limitless in you. You feel like you can just do things. It gives you that boldness. It gives you that daring. And I think that is what it did to me. Even though, like, I probably started at a very young age. I mean, I went to boarding school when I was like 13, to like a whole different region. We were in like a hot region in Tanzania, and then I went to like Mount Kilimanjaro region. It's cold and just whole different experience. So I started very young to do that, but I feel like back to the point of I could have traveled more. I feel like being in Canada, studying, like your degree is 4 years, and whatever you are, you can take advantage of opportunities which are given to you to travel, especially let's say in summertime. Let's say in the winter time you work. Okay, so another thing, maybe I should have a sip. Hmm, I love red wine. Another thing I would say is don't don't waste time on small things. I find when you're younger, you in small stuff, you waste so much time. on small stuff. And I don't think it's healthy for you. I don't think it's going to get you anywhere. I don't think it's going to build you in any formal way. And the sooner you actually are able to let go of this small stuff, you are going to operate in a much better state of, being or thinking, or like, how you analyze things. So, like wasting time on small stuff is never worth it. If it's something that's, like if it's something that's just it needs your attention, uh, give it. But if it starts sucking your energy and then it's not beneficial in any way or form, like you're not really improving yourself or the other person, like just do not waste your time. I would say that to my younger self. Okay, guys, so that is a wrap. It looks like every time I'm finishing my videos, oh my, the sun is actually setting. So it's, I mean, this is Houston, Texas here. I love their winter. Like, it's just, okay, fall. But it's really nice. Like, it's this cold that's not too cold. So it's a very comfortable cold. So I like it. And all I can say is thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. And I hope, someone out there, like if it's not yourself, like it's your, someone like, maybe your cousin, your nephew, your niece, whoever, or a friend, you can actually share this video with, like, your younger self. Maybe you need this. So, yeah, I am looking forward to the next video, and I hope you can join me. Please subscribe, comment, like, and watch my other videos as well that I have posted. So yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you guys again. Bye. Ciao.